What is up, guys?
Hey guys.
This is going to be a fun video. It's going to be kind of a longer one.
Yeah.
We are going to coaster countdown
Yes.
Cedar Point.
Yeah.
All
greatest,
18.
Greatest amusement park in the world.
Winner, chicken dinner.
In our humble opinions.
Yeah.
So in the 18, we include a pipe scream because they say it's a coaster. It's not a coaster, but
count it as one. Yeah.
But we're adding
For
it
this
in
we
here.
will.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think we're just gonna blaze through, kind of rapid fire. We'll each give our bottom 8, and then he'll give his bottom 8, or vice versa, and then we'll move on to the top 10, and we'll get a little more in depth, I guess. So
that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, I'll leave it to you, Brosif. You start with your bottom 8.
Okay. Starting at 18. Wilderness Run, which used to be called Junior Gemini. It's just a kiddie coaster.
I miss Junior Gemini.
Yeah, I wish it was called Junior Gemini. We rode it a lot when we were kids. But it's number 18 for me just because it's the smallest and shortest coaster there. But they let you go around the circuit twice if you ride it, though, which is fun. All right.
You're supposed to just rattle it off all 8.
Oh, okay. I forgot. Okay, next. 17, Woodstock Express. Again, another kids coaster. It's, I don't need to say anything why it's number 17. 16, Corkscrew. It's old coaster. It's rough, shaky, but it's nostalgic and it's cool, and I'm glad it's there. I don't want to take it away. Number 15 is Mine Ride. It's kind of rough, not the best, not very exciting. 14, Wicked Twister. I'm not a big fan of impulse launch coasters. Wicked Twister's getting a little shaky too. 13 is Pipe Scream. I have a lot of fun on this ride. I like it a lot. It's a good number 13. 12 is Iron Dragon.
Paint it back silver.
Yeah, the colors are too similar to Top Thrill Dragster, so switch up the colors. Green and silver, or red and silver, or
Let's
something.
go back to the classic silver red.
Yes, and then my 11 is Blue Streak. That's his cool shirt there. Classic ride. It's still a lot of fun. It's a good number 11.
It's good. Mine's similar. So number 18, I got Woodstock Express. And I got Wilderness Run 17 because nostalgia. I love Junior Gemini.
Yeah.
We grew up riding Junior Gemini.
We did.
Yeah, I just love Woodstock Express. 16 is Corkscrew. Beautiful ride. Looks great. Don't ever want to leave, but it hurts.
It does.
15 is Wicked Twister for me. As those of you who know us or watch our videos, I don't like impulse coasters. We've been on every one of them.
Yeah.
I don't like them.
No.
14 is Cedar Creek Mine Ride. I actually have fun on it. It's not thrilling or anything. It's kind of just laid back, but I enjoy it.
I don't hate it.
Yeah. Number 13 is Pipe Scream. I like Pipe Scream. It's fun.
I think so.
Number 12 is Iron Dragon. Silver and red. Number 12, I lost my... number 11. I'm a number 11.
Yep.
My number 11 is Gemini. And that is my 18 through 11. So, yeah.
Here's our list of 18 through 11 here.
Yeah, it's a lot of editing.
You can see it.
It is.
There it is, and goodbye.
Yes, goodbye. Now we'll take turns.
Go back and forth. I'm going to start with my number 10 is Gemini. I love Gemini. And for Gemini being a number 10 coaster at an amusement park, because I think it'd be a solid 3 or 4 coaster at almost any other amusement park. It's a lot of fun, especially when it races, because it doesn't always race. But when it's racing, it's fun. A lot of fun.
It is.
I love it.
Thank God. I'm glad they had the smarts to put wood around it. Makes it look so much better. Anybody's ever seen Excalibur?
Yeah.
In Valley Fair, it just has like the
it's just
the arrow
steel.
Yeah. Yeah. I love Gemini. It's a lot of fun. But that was my number 11, so I can't get in depth. My number 10 is Blue Streak. I love Blue Streak. I love it.
More than Gemini, even.
I do.
Huh.
I kind of give it the nod a little bit more too because some of it's because I love the color of it. It's so unique looking, and I love the little the top of the crest hill, that little
the hill, the little pagoda looking
roof thing. I love it. It's just classic, and I rode it not too long ago, and man, if you get in the right seat, that ride is a lot of fun. It's a lot of pop in the airtime. It's classic. I love Blue Streak. That's my number 10.
Okay.
My
number 9 is Valraven. That might surprise some people.
A jerk.
I know.
I don't like that.
I like the drop on Valraven. I think Valraven has one of the best drops in the park. I think between that and Maverick, those are my favorite drops in the park. It has a great lighting package. The midway where they built Valraven looks excellent.
Looks good.
The Marina Gate entrance is beautiful. But other than the drop on Valraven, I think it's just an okay coaster to me. Still a lot of fun. Still a lot of fun and would be a fantastic coaster at almost any other park, but compared to other Cedar Point roller coasters, it's number 9.
It's a terrible name.
It is.
My number 9 is, I might get some big heat for this, is Gatekeeper. I like Gatekeeper. That's about it. I know none of the wing coasters are really forceful. I just kind of find it to be just kind of meh, like whatever. The more I ride it, the less I think of it. It's probably, I've been on all 4 wing coasters. It's my least favorite.
Really?
Yeah. The keyholes are great. It's still a fun ride. I still like it.
Yeah.
But there's just so much better coasters at Cedar Point, though, to me. But yeah. Gatekeeper. Sorry.
You're wrong.
Nope.
Okay, number 8 for me is Rougarou. We rode it at Coaster Mania. It was hauling.
It's been hauling all year.
It's smooth. I love riding it, especially in the front. It's a huge improvement over Mantis. It's my favorite floorless coaster. I love it. I always look forward to riding Rougarou. I think it's underappreciated there. I mean, it kind of is overshadowed by a lot of coasters there, but I think it's great.
I like Rougarou a lot. That could be my number 8. It is. Rougarou is my number 8.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. Yeah, like you said, it's been hauling this year. I've been on it quite a few times, even more than him. It's hauling. It's running good.
Yeah.
You know, you could say a great layout's a great layout.
It is.
And Manus had a great layout. And it's even better now that you're sitting down and your beanbag's not getting bruised and your back doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
And they don't have the trim on the hill anymore. It hauls through that great layout. You gotta get rid of the monster logo though.
Yeah.
It's the monster
They could have did
logo.
better with the logo, and they could have stepped up the theming, and I think it would have put the ride over the top.
Put the fog and the howl in there.
Yeah.
I mean, really? It is Cedar Point. What do you expect?
They could, yeah. I mean, they could have done a few more things just to step up the game.
I thought it'd been smart to add. Sorry, I didn't mean to talk over you. I thought it'd been smart to put like a swamp like cabin you fly through, like in the back second half somewhere.
Yeah.
They could have done a little bit more.
I think a little would have gone a long way with that coaster. But it's still fun. Okay. Number 7 for me. It's a classic, 1994, Year of the Raptor. Love the colors.
Oh, he's wrong.
It's my favorite invert.
Yes, number 7, huh?
It's number 7 at Cedar Point. It's my favorite invert, though, that I've ever been on. I like it better than Banshee, Afterburn,
Alpengeist.
Patriot, Alpengeist.
Talon. We've been on a lot of them. We've been on...
Batman.
Between the two of us, I think we've been on every one of them, but the 2 in California, Silver Bullet and Flight Deck, and we haven't been on Montu, which is I really want to ride Montu.
And then there's one at SeaWorld Park we haven't been to.
But no, it's a Batman clone.
Oh, okay. We've been on a lot of them then.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Raptors, it's my favorite invert. I still love it, and I love it even more now that the Valraven Midway is new, and you kind of swoop over that.
That Cobra Roll with the cool red lights.
Yeah. It's great. Love it.
He's so wrong. My number 7 is Valraven. I like it more than he does.
Yeah.
The first drop's excellent. I like the roll.
Yeah.
The 270.
Yep.
I like the second drop into that. It's sort of like an Immelman, isn't it? It goes in there's a big Immelman, and then, or maybe it's anyway. But I like it. It's short, but I think it packs a punch. I don't think it's like I think Griffin's way better.
Yeah, I agree.
I think Griffin's miles better still.
Yeah.
They could. I think. Tony said he put this roll in instead of a splash down the tunnel, right? I don't want a good tunnel or splash down personally, but it's good. The Midway is amazing. It looks so good there.
It looks great. It's one of the nicest areas of the park, other than Frontier Trail.
I like the colors. Opinion. The colors grew on me. I wasn't a big fan of the colors at first, but it grew on me. It looks good. The name's terrible.
The name is terrible.
So, anyway, on to him.
Okay, number 6 for me is Top Thrill Dragster. I love the launch, and obviously I love the top hat and coming down there, but it's just, I give it a 6 because it's just so quick. So there's other coasters I would ride over that, but it's still excellent. Lots of fun.
Rooftop shouting out, baby, I'm ready to roll. We always talk, like if there's anybody out there who's worked on that ride, please let me know. I always say, if I had to work on that ride all summer, I would blow my brains out with that song all day long.
That song is on a loop, and it's been on a loop since 2003. Yes. Like, that's the only song that they play in the station is that, I'm ready
Rooftop shouting out, baby, I'm ready to roll.
I would stuff cotton balls in my ears.
Oh, man. Number 6, Top the Dragster for me, too.
All right.
Top the Dragster, how long is that ride? 24 seconds, something like that? It's short.
It's short.
there's nothing more that packs a wall up, though, that amount of time.
Yeah, in that short amount of time, yeah.
And you know what? Also, too, for what that ride does, how old it is, that thing is still smooth.
It is
super
still really smooth.
And Kina Cut is not smooth.
No,
so
I don't care for that at all.
No, so I mean, that ride, man, for 24 seconds, there's nothing better.
No, it's the most intense coaster in the park, I would say.
It's just short.
Well, yes.
So that's why the 5 coasters are ahead of it, though. Mm-hmm. I love Top Thrill Dragster.
Yes. Okay, number 5 for me is Gatekeeper. I love Gatekeeper, and it's my second favorite wing coaster. I like Thunderbird more.
Well, Thunderbird's better, yeah.
Yeah. But I love Gatekeeper, and it's not as it doesn't have as much forces on your body as Thunderbird, but I like it because it feels like it's big. Like all the maneuvers are big, and it feels like you're floating and like you're flying on the wings of a bird.
Mm-hmm. It's fun.
I love it.
It's a big fun. Meh.
I always look forward to riding it.
I like riding it, but
I like it a lot.
It's fun. Mm-hmm. My number 5 is Raptor. This guy's wrong. Raptor's
this guy.
Raptor's so good. I love Raptor. And not only do I love that ride so much, like B&M, man, they outdid themselves that layout. I love the colors. I love the train colors, the black and pink.
The pink. It's very 90s.
I love the name. I love the Rules of the Sky tagline. There is nothing on that ride I do not love with all my heart. I would say besides, like, we're going to get to it soon, but there's no coaster in the world I care about more than Magnum. But I would say Raptor is my top 3, the rides that I love more, that I care about the most. Because we grew up going to it. We rode it. I remember in 1994, we got in line at 9:55.
Right
the
before
first
the park closed.
We didn't ride it then yet, and we didn't leave that park till 1 o'clock. I remember waiting like 3.5, 4 hours for that thing.
Yeah, we waited a long line.
In 94.
Like the full queue and all the way out to the midway.
They had like the fake, like, put up queues up because there was so many people.
Yep. They used to have a DJ in the line.
Oh.
Cedar Point used to do that.
I remember I lost my tooth on that ride too. Well, okay, so.
I don't remember that.
Well, okay, well, no, I didn't lose my tooth on the ride. So, a quick story. We could have said this in the spotlight. But anyway, while we're in the park, I was like 94, so I was 10 or 11. Throughout the day, I somehow lost my tooth. And, you know, I love taffy. I always buy saltwater taffy there. And I didn't want to lose my tooth, so I got a taffy, and I stuck my tooth because I wanted that sweet, sweet cash. And that tooth, well, I don't know if I believed in the tooth fairy. I was 10.
You didn't want to lose your tooth.
No, I didn't want to lose my tooth. So I stuck in taffy, I wrapped it up, I rolled it, rode Raptor, got off. I was like, where the hell did my tooth?
I hope someone found the taffy and thought, free taffy. And
they ate it. They ate my tooth.
That's gross. That's a gross story.
I lost my tooth.
I didn't know about that.
And
that's
taffy.
Funny. Yeah.
Yeah, 1994. Good times.
Good story. Okay. All right, and number 4, Millennium Force.
Millennium Farce.
Millennium Forceless, some people call it.
You're wrong.
I still love the ride, but every year it kind of drops in my top list, top coasters list.
This was our number 1 coaster up to a few years ago.
Yeah, I just think every year it's just kind of... Maybe it's because we've been on it so many times, but I just kind of getting less and less impressed with it.
We've also rode a ton of new coasters in the last 3 years, too.
Yeah, we have. It's still an excellent ride. I mean, it's still it's still in my top 10 coasters and everything, but, Millennium Force. It's still fun. I mean, it's fast. You got the speed. Not a ton of airtime. I mean, it's just kind of a fast roller coaster, I guess. I usually gray out on that after the first drop.
In the 90-degree bank turn. Yeah, my number 4 is Millennium Force too. Everything he said, I know a lot of people, so not a lot, but a decent amount of people subscribe to the Forceless stuff and the Farce. We don't subscribe to that. It's not our favorite coaster, but it's a damn good ride.
Yeah,
the first drop is so good. And besides the first drop, though, the only thing I can say about the ride, why it's slipping is because I love the first drop. I love the 2 airtime moment hills are side by side right there. The tunnels are cool.
Entering the island and leaving the island.
But like the turnarounds, like on the Millennium Island, both of them, whatever. Yeah. I mean, it's just kind of.
It's a cool layout, and I mean, when it was built in 2000, I mean, it was
it's mind-boggling. Yeah.
So considering it was, it's almost 20 years old, it's still an excellent coaster.
It has a great light package on that hill, and I love the music, the Millennium Force music.
The ride in general is iconic in the amusement park industry, but,
Love Millennium Force. It's not a farce, and it's not Force. Let's get out of here. It's a good ride.
It's excellent.
Your turn.
My number 3 roller coaster is Magnum. This ride is near and dear to my heart.
Yep.
It's probably... it's I would call it my favorite. It's not number one on my top coaster list, but it's probably my favorite roller coaster, I would say, for lots of reasons.
I agree.
But I love it. It's still excellent. You can't beat the view. I think it's one of the most iconic, legendary roller coasters in the world still today. It's fantastic. If they ever built it, I would cry, and then I would go and protest at the park. I don't think it's going to go.
They took it down?
Yeah.
I will say it, and I'm going to say it again. I think the safest coaster in that park is Magnum.
I would think so.
It's Magnum and Millennium Force, probably.
Yeah. It just stands for so much for that park. And
well, it stands so much for coasters, period.
Yeah, the first coaster to be over 200 feet
Started
tall.
the Coaster Wars.
It's just, and then, I don't know, I mean, it's just iconic.
It's the greatest air ever made. There's no doubt about it. It's my number 3 too. Like I said, it's not my number one coaster in the world, but it's my favorite. It's my number one coaster. It's my favorite coaster there is, though.
Yeah.
You know, I remember I first rode in 1990. I wasn't 89 because I was 6. I don't think I was quite tall enough, but you know, 1989, 1990. Look at that thing. I mean, it was so just mind blowing, and
it was intimidating, and it was. Yeah.
Anybody who's our age, everybody has a special place for that ride. I mean, what it meant, and still to this day, man, that thing gives great rides.
It does. Sometimes you get a rough ride, but it depends where you sit sometimes.
So it's the trains, too.
Yeah. But it's excellent. I would say most times when I go to Cedar Point, I have the most fun rides of the day on Magnum.
Yep. It's definitely in the top 3.
Yes.
I love Magnum.
Okay.
Number 2?
Number 2 for me, Maverick. It was my number 1 coaster at Cedar Point.
Until something came in.
Until something came in this year.
The West was never this wild, right?
Yeah. But Maverick, I mean, I remember when they built it and, like, seeing the concept art for the ride in 2007.
Yep.
And thinking, like, it's for what Cedar Point usually does, you know, with all these record-breaking coasters and height and speed and everything. I wasn't impressed. I was excited to ride it, but I wasn't expecting much. But, man, that ride has to be the least intimidating ride.
It's the most unassuming coaster ever.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, you won't... Like, we've taken people on it for the first time. And
they look at it like, eh.
Yeah, but then every time they get off it, it's like their favorite coaster at the park.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, from that crazy, the drop, it's not huge, but, I mean, for how steep it is right into that bank turn and then the launch. And
best drop in the park.
Yeah, the inversion. I think it's a nearly perfect roller coaster.
It is a perfect coaster. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing.
Yeah. Yes.
The lights are back in the tunnel. That's my number 2 is Maverick. Yeah. The lights are back in the tunnel now, and I love
train sound. Yes. It's an excellent coaster.
Yeah. It's great. One thing, I was actually there the first day it opened.
Yes, you were.
So those who don't know, it originally had 3 inversions. They had to take one out.
Yep, it was an inline twist.
They took it out. So it delayed the opening, and they never announced it was going to open. I think we just went on a Saturday one day and we walked in. The sign said Maverick's open today.
Yeah, the first day it opened.
I got a T-shirt. They gave us
T-shirt.
It's always extra large. I got a gatekeeper.
All free T-shirts are extra large usually.
We got a little ticket. I was like number 2,000, like 100 something to ride Maverick.
That's cool.
Yeah, I love Maverick. God, I love Maverick. I want to ride it right now.
Yeah.
The West was never this wild. That's number 1.
Okay, number 1.
Steel Vengeance.
Yeah.
That's my number 1 too. We can just talk about it now.
Yeah, it's my number 1 coaster in the world, and we were one of the first public people to ride the coaster.
We were on the first train
The very first train open to the public at Media Day. We were on the very first train.
Row 11.
Row 11. It blew my mind away, the first ride. I mean, I think I read it a lot when people ride it for the first time. And they get off. A lot of times they can't process what just happened on the coaster because there's so many different things that happen and it's so unique compared to every other roller coaster, and it has speed and inversions and airtime, and you're going through the structure of all this wood and it's disoriented, and it's a lot. So I think when you get off of it the first time, you're trying to process everything, but it's excellent.
It is
for many reasons. I think it's a perfect coaster.
I rode it with new people before for the first time, and I always I don't know what just happened.
Yeah, that seems like the common response.
But it's always your favorite coaster, though. It's a perfect coaster.
It is.
I don't know what could ever beat it anytime. I mean,
no, I don't know.
It's so long. It has everything.
as the height, speed,
Yeah.
the steepness of the first drop, airtime, inversions, and unique inversions too. I mean, it's
Yes.
It's a beautiful ride.
We get a lot more in depth on it in our review of it.
Yes.
So if you want to listen to our review of Steel Vengeance, you can.
Yes.
We did it like the day after media day, so maybe some things we might not know the names of the stuff. Just full warning on it because it was so new, like the first time we ride it. But yeah, it's still good.
Yeah.
Check out our review of Steel Vengeance and all of our stuff. But yeah, that's our list. Here's our top 10s.
There it is. There's a lot of coasters at the park. A lot of great coasters.
He's wrong on Gatekeeper, and I'm right on Raptor.
No.
And with that, if you like the video, please leave a like. Tell us what you don't got to put 18. You can if you want, or you can put your top 18,
top 10, whatever you want to do.
Your top 13, whatever you want, random number.
Yeah, we want to see it.
Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to our channel.
Subscribe.
Find us on Twitter at Chainlift.
Chainlift.
Yeah, thanks for watching. Leave comments.
Subscribe, Twitter. That's all of it.
Okay.
Get to the point. Cedar Point. Bye.
See ya.